Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young girl named Sophia. She was a curious and adventurous soul, with a heart full of wonder and a mind full of questions. Sophia loved nothing more than exploring the woods, where she would spend hours collecting wildflowers, chasing after butterflies, and listening to the songs of the birds. One day, while wandering deeper into the forest than she had ever gone before, Sophia stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen. The path was overgrown with weeds and vines, and it seemed as though no one had walked it in years. Despite feeling a shiver of uncertainty, Sophia's curiosity got the better of her, and she decided to follow the path to see where it led. As she walked, the trees grew taller, and the air grew thick with the scent of damp earth and moss. Sophia felt as though she was stepping into a different world, one that was full of magic and mystery. The path twisted and turned, leading her through a series of narrow tunnels and hidden clearings. Eventually, Sophia emerged into a beautiful garden filled with flowers of every color and shape. In the center of the garden stood an enormous tree, its branches stretching up toward the sky like giant arms. Sophia felt drawn to the tree, as though it was calling to her. As she approached the tree, a soft voice whispered in her ear, "Welcome, Sophia. I have been waiting for you." Sophia looked around, wondering who was speaking to her, but she saw no one. The voice seemed to be coming from the tree itself. The tree, who introduced itself as Olwen, told Sophia that it was ancient and wise, with roots that stretched deep into the earth and branches that reached up to the stars. Olwen explained that it had been watching Sophia from afar and was impressed by her curiosity and love for nature. Olwen offered to take Sophia on a journey through the forest, showing her secrets and wonders that few others had ever seen. Sophia eagerly accepted, and over the next few weeks, she visited Olwen every day, learning about the intricate web of life that connected all living things. As the days passed, Sophia grew closer to Olwen, and the tree began to share its wisdom with her. Olwen taught Sophia about the importance of patience, perseverance, and respect for the natural world. Sophia listened intently, soaking up every word like a sponge. One day, Olwen revealed to Sophia that she had a special gift, the ability to communicate with animals. Sophia was amazed, and with Olwen's guidance, she began to develop her gift. She learned to understand the language of birds, and soon she was able to converse with them as though they were old friends. As Sophia's connection to nature deepened, she began to notice changes in the forest. The animals seemed more confident, the plants more vibrant, and the trees more resilient. Sophia realized that her presence was having a positive impact on the environment, and she felt a sense of pride and purpose. Years passed, and Sophia grew into a wise and compassionate young woman. She continued to visit Olwen, learning from the tree and sharing her own experiences. Sophia's love for nature and her gift for communicating with animals made her a beloved figure in the village, and people would often seek her advice on how to live in harmony with the natural world. One day, a great drought struck the land, and the village was plagued by famine and thirst. The crops withered, and the animals grew weak. Sophia knew she had to do something, so she turned to Olwen for guidance. Olwen told Sophia that the drought was a result of the villagers' disconnection from the natural world. They had forgotten the ancient ways of living in harmony with nature, and the land was suffering as a result. Olwen instructed Sophia to share her knowledge with the villagers, teaching them how to respect and care for the land. Sophia took Olwen's words to heart and began to teach the villagers about the importance of living in harmony with nature. She showed them how to plant drought-resistant crops, how to harvest rainwater, and how to communicate with animals. Slowly but surely, the villagers began to change their ways, and the land began to heal. The drought eventually ended, and the village was once again fertile and green. The villagers were grateful to Sophia, and they celebrated her wisdom and compassion. Sophia knew that she had Olwen to thank for her gifts, and she visited the tree often, sharing stories of her adventures and seeking guidance. As Sophia grew older, she became known throughout the land as a wise and compassionate leader, one who had brought people and nature together in harmony. And though she faced many challenges along the way, Sophia knew that she had Olwen's wisdom and guidance to thank for her success. The story of Sophia and Olwen spread far and wide, inspiring others to live in harmony with nature and to respect the wisdom of the ancient trees.